Thinking about moving to St. Petersburg, Florida, and wondering what it actually costs to live here in 2026, most people get this wrong, and it can cost them thousands of dollars if they don't understand the full picture before they move. In this video, I'm going to break down the real cost of living in St. Petersburg, Florida, including housing, monthly expenses, hidden costs, and what you should expect depending on your situation. This is especially important if you're relocating from out of state, downsizing, investing, or even buying your first home in Florida. Because the cost of living here can look very different depending on the type of property you buy, the area you choose, and your overall lifestyle. So instead of just giving general numbers, I'm going to walk you through real scenarios so you can understand what this actually looks like for you. Let's start with the biggest expense, which is housing. In St. Petersburg, home prices can vary significantly depending on location, property type, and how close you are to the water. For example, condos in downtown St. Petersburg can range from moderate price points all the way up to luxury high-rise units with water views and premium amenities. Single-family homes offer even more variety. You'll find more affordable homes inland, while properties closer to the water or in highly desirable neighborhoods command higher prices. If you're looking at waterfront homes, you are paying a premium for location, views, and access. Now, here's what most people don't realize. Two homes with similar price points can have completely different monthly costs depending on insurance, taxes, and other factors. That's why it's not just about the purchase price, it's about the total cost of ownership. Let's walk through a simple example. If you're buying a home at a mid-level price point versus a higher-end waterfront property, the difference is not just the price. It's everything that comes with it. Insurance on a waterfront home can be significantly higher depending on flood zones, elevation, and property condition. Property taxes will increase with the price of the home, and in some cases, HOA fees can add another layer of monthly expense. Now, compare that to a home further inland. You may have lower insurance costs, fewer risks, and a lower overall monthly payment, even if the purchase price is similar. This is where strategy becomes extremely important, because the right purchase is not just about what you can afford. It's about what makes sense long term. Now let's break down the monthly costs. In addition to your mortgage, you need to factor in property taxes, homeowners insurance, utilities, and maintenance. Insurance is one of the biggest variables in Florida. Depending on the age of the roof, the condition of the home, and how close you are to the water, your insurance can vary significantly. Utilities are generally manageable, but you will see higher electric bills during the summer months because of air conditioning. If you're buying a condo, HOA fees can vary depending on the building, amenities, and reserves. Now let's talk about lifestyle costs. St. Petersburg offers an incredible quality of life, and that is part of what you are paying for. You have waterfront dining, entertainment, outdoor activities, and access to some of the best beaches in Florida. Groceries, dining, and transportation are generally in line with other cities, but your lifestyle will determine how much you spend. If you enjoy going out, being near the water, and taking advantage of everything the area offers, your monthly costs may be higher. Now let's talk about hidden costs, because this is where a lot of buyers get caught off guard. Insurance premiums can change over time. HOA fees can increase depending on maintenance and reserves. And depending on the property, you may need to budget for repairs, updates, or improvements. Flood zones are another important factor. Even if a home looks like a great deal upfront, the long-term cost can change depending on location. This is why having a clear understanding before you buy is critical. One of the biggest advantages of living in Florida is there is no state income tax. For many people relocating from states like New York, New Jersey, or California, this can make a significant difference in overall cost of living. So while some expenses may be higher, there are also financial benefits that balance things out. Here's the bottom line. The cost of living in St. Petersburg is not just about numbers. It is about value. You are paying for location, lifestyle, and long-term growth. The key is making a smart decision based on your goals, not just what you can afford today, but what makes sense for your future. If you are thinking about moving to St. Petersburg, Florida, here's what I recommend. Before you make any decision, get a clear breakdown of what your actual monthly cost would look like based on your situation. Because once you understand the numbers, you can make a confident move. If you want help with that, reach out to me directly. I can walk you through your options, show you what is available, and help you build a strategy that makes sense for you. And if you found this helpful, follow for more insights on living, buying, and selling in St. Petersburg, Florida.